Guys, the New Orleans Pelicans finally won last night. What? What? Oh, oh, they didn't win. Oh, was it the same type of loss they always? Oh, um, breaking news: the Pelicans have lost again, the same way they've lost the last 12 games. Let's find out right now on the Pelicans Scoop. Cue the music.
This is the Pelicans Scoop with Jordan Kitchens, breaking down everything under the sun about your New Orleans Pelicans. Smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to stay on top of your Pels content. Now, running point, here's Jordan.
What is good, everybody? What is good, man? You gotta find some type of humor in terrible situations. So, yes, obviously, I know the Pelicans did not win, but man, I mean, just to come on here and just be like, "Hey guys, the Pelicans lost again. Let's break it down right now." So, I mean, what can you say, right? So last night, the New Orleans Pelicans, they played a highly contested. I mean, can we really say it was contested? Like the Pacers were coming off a back-to-back. The Pelicans are coming off rest, so whatever. So the Pelicans ended up again losing to the Indiana Pacers last night, 114-110. To really break the game down, I will say this: Elfrid Payton. How in the world was this guy on his couch like me and you watching this video less than 2 weeks ago? Well, really, he's been out the NBA for over 900 days or something like that. Out the NBA for over 900 days, right? This man drops 14 points, 7 boards, and 21 assists. An absolute granted, people don't like to hear the name Chris Paul. John Stockton, Magic Johnson, like pure point god. He was a point god out there. He had 5 turnovers, but who cares that he had 5 turnovers? You had 21 assists. I'll take 21 assists to 5 turnovers any day of the week. So I'm not even Elfrid Payton. I just want to clap it up because for somebody that, from the city, from New Orleans, I can only understand. I think from the West Bank too. So shout out him even more. West Bank. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's from the West Bank. Thinking with the John Eric. But yeah, if you're from the West Bank, shout out Elfrid Payton. But yeah. Guy that from the city, so playing for your hometown team probably means a lot, especially they giving you a shot and you've been out the NBA for over 3 years or something like that, 2.5 years. So just to see him come out there, and really it's crazy because to say how he just got to the team when he was on the bench, because he had 5 fouls. So when Willie would sub him out, it would be like it was detrimental that he was not in the game. That's how I don't know if that's a compliment to Elfrid Payton, or that's just how bad the state of affairs is for this New Orleans Pelicans team. So to really make a sour story sweet, because there was plenty of opportunities to win the game down the stretch, and the Pelicans are just incompetent on finding a way to win. They are at the stage where, other than at the stage, they've pretty much been at this stage for the last couple of years. This is nothing new that we've been complaining about the second half and really fourth quarter crunch time, just can't get it done. This team doesn't know how to win, right? I mean, you get a great performance from Trey. Granted, Trey, he went all out in the first half and it was a little whatever in the second half, but you needed him in the first half a lot, right? So Trey Murphy, he looked a lot better. One thing I will say about Trey, you can tell he's been working on his handles. He didn't really shoot well from the 3 yesterday. I don't really think he shot well at all because he had a lot of great open looks. Elfrid Payton was just finding any and everybody. I mean, if I would have checked in the game, he would have found me for an open 3. That's how on it Elfrid Payton was. You seen a lot of off-ball movement from CJ. CJ was cutting. Everybody was cutting because they knew Elfrid Payton was going to find them. That's what a real point guard brings. The team been missing. DeJounte, who should be coming back Wednesday. So when I made the video yesterday, I record these videos in the morning, guys. So when the news come out in the afternoon, I'm kind of already editing the videos. So when stuff and all that drops, so I included that yesterday because at the time it was reported that he should come back. Then as I'm making the video, he's reported that he's coming back Wednesday. So what Elfrid showed me because DeJounte also showed it game 1. If y'all remember, it feels so long ago, game 1 against the Bulls. But DeJounte and Elfrid are really unlocked Missy to a whole nother level with the pick and rolls, and him. He's a lob threat, so you have to account for him. It's not even just a lob threat. He's willing to go and embarrass you, really dunk on you. So I really enjoy that from Messi, that he's physical. He's very physical. Well, I'm not saying him more like a Zion physical, but he's not scared, right? And he's young, and he's like, I didn't say he's frail, but he gonna get bigger. And that's what I like to see from Messi. And you can tell he's a hard worker. Like, he very coachable. So Elfrid Payton was really unlocking him with the pick and roll with the lob to the rim, and you'll see that with DeJounte too. And really, odd man out. What's with Jose moving forward? Like, you signed him to an extension, so you're kind of stuck with him for a little minute. But granted, Jose's a way better scorer. Well, I can say scorer, but shooter. Elfrid Payton is not shooting threes. He's not even really looking to shoot at all. He'll make a layup and a little floater every now and then. But Jose we'll give Jose credit. He's a great shooter. Great. Y'all get what I'm saying. Don't sit there and be like, oh, he ain't Curry. But, Jose's a great shooter. He had, knocked down 7 threes or whatever. So, and then when you did him with Willie Green, man, I'm just kind of, y'all know how I feel. I've made plenty of Willie Green videos at this point, and it's confusing, man. So Antonio Reeves dropped 30-some points against the number 1 team in the NBA, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the other night. 34 points. We really needed him. He might have played a little bit in the game after that, and he just doesn't see the rotation anymore. He's rolling with Javonte Green. Hawkins had a bad game yesterday. He only had 2 points. He barely played. I feel like he's coming back from his injury, but it's just a lot of questions going to have to get answered moving forward because you have Brandon Boston Jr., Elfrid Payton. I'm holding my back because Hawkins with his back. But Elfrid Payton. Well, really when the team's healthy because DeJounte. Because the guys that are supposed to get healthy, these are not guys that are, looking at going to be playing 20 minutes and all that. Like, these are guys that are going to be playing 30-some minutes. So, your Brandon Boston Jr.'s, your Jordan Hawkins, your Elfrid Paytons, how does all that come back and mesh when, DeJounte is back, Herb, CJ, so Trey, B.I. missed yesterday for calves, whatever. Fires the agent, then he misses a game, or maybe it might be some rest. I don't know, whatever. So, guys, to keep breaking down the losses at this point, it feels asinine because you're so far in the hole. I'm not doing this for moral victories. I'm not doing this, oh well, the Pelicans played them close again. I don't care for that. I'm here for the wins. And you're so far removed from getting wins, it's scary. You don't know how to win. Again, you lose by 4, but then you shoot terrible as a team. Not talking as one individual player, but you shoot terrible from 3. I think it was 27%. You shoot 27% from 3. The free throws were not good last night. The boards, Yves Missi is just an animal. And it's so exciting that he was actually a hit and what he can become because you can see his ceiling is going to be really, really high. Once he figures it out, Yves Missi is going to be a force. So it's great that he's a hit, but it's and then Daniel Tice, man. Speaking of Yves Missi, Willie, I know I just talked about the Antonio Reeves and him getting no burn. What is your infatuation with Daniel Tice? Why in the world did Daniel Tice start the game last night? What are you doing, bro? It's I try to give Willie the benefit of the doubt sometimes. Actually, I don't. I used to, but now, this season, I really don't because it really exposed me, especially when the Pelicans lost those games against the Golden State Warriors with no Curry, and we was relatively healthy compared to what we are now, and we got blown out those games. It's kind of a coaching problem now. Definitely. When you was relatively healthy, you still got blown out against the Golden State Warriors, and that's without Steph Curry. Lindy Waters and Buddy Hield cooked you, and Draymond Green, ridiculous. You have Carlo with the squadron, who I feel is 10 times better than Daniel Tice. Daniel Tice, at this point, I'm willing to say, after how JRE was looking last night, I'm willing to say JRE is better than Daniel Tice. Daniel Tice does not need to play. I don't need to see Daniel Tice again on the Pelicans. Unless Daniel Tice is going to the concession stand getting popcorn for the team, I don't need to see him again on the Pelicans bench. Okay? I don't need to see Daniel Tice anymore. All right, this is over with. Griff, all your free agencies have really been a failure, from Eric Bledsoe to the Steven Adams. What's that one dude they traded for from the Bulls? Satoransky. You bring in Satoransky. Garrett Temple, good vet, but Garrett Temple. Josh, you trade the house for Josh Richardson just for him to leave. You know, Griff, these moves, man. And Daniel Tice, another guy. What the hell is going on, man? All right, well, Willie, you got to step in. We're done with Daniel Tice. You could just nip this in the bud. Why in the world do y'all have Carlo on an actual guaranteed NBA contract? And y'all never play him. Y'all just be sending him to Birmingham like he played for the damn Alabama Crimson Tide. Why is Carlo in Alabama more than the Crimson Tide? Explain that to me, Willie. You can't explain that to me because you don't know. You don't know. It's like every game, you're going to every Pelicans game with a roll of the dice. You don't know what you're going to get. You don't know what. It's like you open a pack of Airheads and it's the white Airhead. That's the Pelicans. They're the white Airhead. You don't know what flavor it is. They're the mystery flavor every game. The Pelicans are like when you used to go to the cafeteria on Mystery Meat Monday. You don't know what the hell type of meat you eating, but you're going to eat it because you're a kid and you hungry. That's what the Pelicans is. You don't know what this is. You don't know what product you're going to get each and every night, and that is a problem because there's no consistency. There is no consistency, and I get it. You can't be consistent if your team is never out there. You can't build on consistency if your team is never out there. That is a fact. So I get it. You can't do that. But you don't know what you're going to get from this team every night, man. But I tell you what, you do know what you're going to get. You know they're going to fold in the crunch. If they're not already blowing you out or have some type of some type of gigantic lead or some type of lead where they can, because they're gonna give you a chance to get back in it. The Pelicans, one day I do know about the Pelicans. One day I do know about Willie Green team. If you stick around, they'll give you a chance to get back in the game. So if you can just stick around, you got them. That's the problem. But sorry to keep talking about the game. I mean, I just don't understand how. Same thing Willie did with Jordan Hawkins last year. I think it was like against the Mavericks. He dropped like 30 points and you didn't see him again for the season, basically. Same thing with Antonio Reeves. Give you 30, you don't see him again. You're already depleted, dog. Y'all know I like Javonte Green, but last night was not. I mean, he was playing okay. It wasn't even like they was playing like. It's hurt. I guess it. There's so many thoughts, guys. I always get frustrated when I really start speaking about the losses because there was so many. The Pacers wanted you to win this game so bad. They were giving you every chance for you to win this game. Halliburton was frying you. Halliburton used it as a get back game. Ben Mathurin is scared to shoot threes. Miles Turner was okay, but Eve Meese was eating his lunch. Eve Meese had him in a headlock basically all game, and you just find a way to lose. Just find a way to lose. So let me just see if I have any more notes real quick before I wrap this bad boy up for you guys. I mean, it's the same story again. Meese shouldn't come off the bench. Like I said, no Reeves. You play good, Willie benches you. I mean, what interesting thing moving forward, guys, what I want you guys to like pay attention to. Watch Jordan Hawkins. I'm getting a little afraid that because if his shot isn't hitting, it's like what he's okay rebounder, but he's not really creating. So if his shot's not hitting, Jordan Hawkins gonna force himself. He's gonna force Willie to not play him, and Willie's gonna be running Javonte Green 20+ minutes like it's Najee Marshall. Or Brandon Boston Jr. was coming back down to earth a little bit, but he was thrust into a role. He already stepped up enough. I'm just a little worried about Jordan Hawkins moving forward. When you're dealing with hate to say it, but when you're dealing with Willie Green, man, and you young, one bad move, you're on the end of the bench, especially if you're hurt. Especially not Hawkins has been hurt. Now everybody else is coming back. I don't know, man. I'm getting a little worried. He's gonna be buried on the bench. And I guess you could say that's an indictment on Willie because why are we drafting guys that you're not even going to play? And you rather play the guys you grab off the street than guys you're supposedly developing. But the Pelicans play again on Wednesday. They're at home. Toronto Raptors are coming to town. Both teams are 4-14. Every game's a must-win, so I'm not going to say it's a must-win. Cannot lose to the Toronto Raptors. Cannot lose to the Toronto Raptors. And I think, like I said, DeJounte should be back. Should be. DeJounte will be back. CJ will be back. We'll see about Hawkins, and Elfrid Payton. I mean, Elfrid Payton should. I mean, I know Jose not gonna be back, but Elfrid Payton in that backup point guard role, the backup point guard we've been needing. So it's a shame that Elfrid Payton's historical performance got nipped in the bud a little bit with the L. But shout out Elfrid Payton for even sticking with it and being a city legend and giving the team everything you got. Because wish we could say the same thing about number one, but who knows where he's at. He's got bigger things to worry about than, traveling with the team and being at the games and whatnot. So thank you guys for sticking for another edition of the Pelican Scoop. Hopefully these boys can get a W on Wednesday. I mean, they should. The baby dinosaurs should not come in and beat this Pelicans team. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody. How everybody's going to celebrate. Enjoy your families. And this being your boy, Jordan Kitchens. Oh, like, comment, subscribe. I forgot to say that. And I'm signing out. Peace.